Hello, this is Juan Velasco, and this is our progress report for Spring 2.
Alright, my name is Matt Kohlhuiser. This is Sprint 2 for web server. This week we worked on the admin functions. My user story. First user story is, as an admin user, I want to see the user to be removed from the database when the delete button is clicked, so that the users are not supposed to be in the table should not show up. Acceptance criteria here is going to be the user in the same row where the delete button is clicked will be removed from the data table, and the table will be reloaded to match the users in the database without reloading the whole page. So we'll go over here. We have our admin page. We have 3 users currently. We have Juan, John, and Matthew. If I delete John, he no longer shows, and I don't have to refresh the page to see that information. It automatically goes. Okay. As an admin user, I want to see that the user that I want to delete from this service to be removed from the database so they cannot use the service anymore. All the information from the user will be removed completely, erased from the database, and the database will be refreshed when the user is deleted to show the current users. So I should only have, as you can see, I have 3 in here right now, but if I refresh it, I'll only have 2 because we just deleted John's. We'll go in there and we'll delete a 1. And then I'll come back down here to show that he got deleted from the database, and then now there's just Matthew left. Great. Thank you very much.
Hello, this is Juan, and this is my progress report for Spring 2. User story. As an admin user, I want to go to a new page when I click the update button where all the information of the current selected user will be shown so that I can see the current information of the user and update it. Acceptance criteria. When the admin user clicks the update button next to the user, it will navigate to a new page. The new page will show fields to change the user information, and it will be populated with the current information of the user. We'll be able to update it after clicking the update button on the page. So we go to the website, and we have some of the users here. Whenever we click update, we should navigate to a new page where all the current information of the user we selected will be populated on the field. So whenever, let's say we change one of the names, and we put a new password, and we choose a new picture, and we update it. It should show the new information that we entered for that user. User story. As an admin user, I want to see the information that I updated on the data table to be also updated in the database so that I can keep all the information consistent. Acceptance criteria. The information that is populated in the fields will be populated and will be matched information in the database. When all the new information is completed, the information of the user will be updated in the database, and the admin user will be redirected back to the admin page. So we go to the website, and we have the user here. Let's choose this user this time. Then we change it to anything will work. And we choose a new picture for it, and user, you choose this one, and we update it, and we get redirected to the admin user. So we go to Compass, and we have the all information still here, and whenever we refresh, it shows the new information with the new picture also. We can do a second one. We can choose this one. Password, we're gonna change it to anything will work. So and we update, and it shows the new information here, and we go back to Compass, and it should also, the new information should be updated. And that's my first report for Sprint 2. Thank you.
Hi, I am John Wu. I'm doing Sprint 2 for this presentation. Unregistered user story. As an unregistered user, I want to have the option of a tour button so that I can navigate to the tour page. As 7 criteria. The unregistered user should be able to see the option to the tour page in the home page. The unregistered user will navigate to a page where he or she can find out about the services that are being provided. Okay, now let's go to localhost 3000. Localhost 3000, and this is the home page. And in the right hand corner there is a tour button where the user can click, and when the user click on the tour button, it will go to the tour page. User story. As an unregistered user, I want to have description of information for the website so that I can understand the main idea of the service. As 7 criteria, there is information on the tour page where it explains to the user what the service have to offer. There are buttons that give the option to navigate to a page in this page. So on this tour page, there's information telling the user what this service are about. And there's also a register button right here where the user can click on it and go to the register page. User story. As an unregistered user, I want to be able to input in my information so that I can have an account on the website. As 7 criteria, the unregistered user should be able to input the information in the data field. After inputting the information on the text field and the information is submitted, the new user should be added also in the database. This is the register page where the user can input in the information. And when I press the register button, this user will be added to the database. Now let's go to the MongoDB database. When I refresh, the user is added into the database. The user is in the database. This is John Wu with Sprint 2 presentation. Thank you very much.
Hello, this is Peter Hodgson, and this is my update for Sprint 2 for our web server turn project. User story. As a user, I want to be notified if my password is incorrect, so that I know if I was successfully logged in. Acceptance criteria. After an incorrect login, the page is redirected to the login page so that the user can correct the login information. Acceptance criteria. A label appears notifying the user that the information inputted was incorrect. And here you can see I'm going to type in some incorrect information. You select login, it'll say password incorrect, try again. And if you look at the database, you will see that that entry was not in the database. User story. As a user, I want to be able to click the login button so that I am directed to the user page. Acceptance criteria. A login button appears on screen for the user to click when the login page is loaded. Acceptance criteria. The user page is loaded after the user clicks the login button. And here you can see that the login button was loaded on screen. If I search for or log in as a user that has a correct username and password, and you can see in the database here, Peter Hodgson is here, and the password is loaded. And when you select login, it'll take you to that user's information at the user page. And that concludes my sprint. Thank you so much for watching.
And this is our progress report for Sprint 2. Thank you.